Yo guys, what's going on? So we are back again on Infinite Warfare. I know a lot of my videos have been on this game recently. I know I said I hated it in the past, but it's starting to turn my opinion round on it, to be fair. I don't know why, but it has. I will be grinding again on Black Ops 3 this time for the, what's it called? Grand Slam. But right now we'll be talking about my classes. Mainly my 6 classes. As you can see, 3 are NV4s and 3 are K-bars. I'll explain why that is in a minute once we actually get into it. And I'll explain why most of the attachments are the same, why the perks are the same, and why there's only like one variation in the attachments. Well, there's only one attachment that's different. Like when it goes to the K-bar, it's rifle barreled stock FMJ, and it's the same for the NV4s, and I'll explain why. So let's get into it. So obviously we have the NV4 for the first 3, and these are mainly my competitive classes. So I'll make these when my team and I decide to go play some comp mosh pit, or we play some GBs, which should be coming very soon, hopefully, to the channel. We're just waiting on 1-2 things to happen, and then we should have some. I should have some coming. But yeah, so on my class number 1, we have the NV4 with the rifle barreled, the quick draw, and the foregrip and ELO sight. On this, I always run champion. I just think it's a dead accurate sight, and I always seem to hit. As you can see, I've got Riley on the side, like I said I would do in my 800 keys create a class video. I haven't actually played with him in a comp mosh pit on the side of my gun yet. Normally I don't have one there, just because it puts me off a little bit. But yeah, so I've got my rifle barrel on. It makes me a little bit more accurate, and it adds a little bit more range to my weapon. So obviously, say we're on throwback and there's somebody in silo, I can sit in the blue house next to the baseball field, and I can put shots down at the person in the silo and hit most of the time, whereas somebody with an NV4 with FMJ might not be able to, but they'll obviously do more damage because of it, and somebody with stock might be able to shoot as far but not obviously hit as much. So I have different ones for them all. That's the main reason why I run rifle barreled on this NV4. As you can see, it is just a normal NV4. I do have like 3 NV4s, and I do have the Fallout, which you would have seen in my 800 keys video, but I choose not to run them even most of the time in pub lobbies. I do normally run these weapons. So yeah, then we've now got the stock. It basically, this is for my like run and gun, if you know what I mean. It's a run and gun AR, but without having to use a submachine gun, which is why I've got the stock on it, because I am an AR player and I do need to be maneuverable and accurate. As you can see, again, I've got the ELO with the champion, and there's Riley. So that's basically all that's for. This one's for when I need to put more shots down range and deal more damage than other players. And it's the same reasons for the K-bar. I use the K-bar instead of the R3K, Type 2, the Volk, and for some reason now you can use DLC weapons, which I don't agree with at all, because they aren't the actual weapons you should be allowed in mosh pit. Well, competitive, which is what we play, comp mosh pit. So I don't know why they've recently started allowing these. I've mainly been seeing people with what's it called, the Stallion. I've been seeing quite a few people with this in it, and I've never noticed it says 44 Magnum on the side. And a few people with what's it called, the VPR. I've seen quite a few people running around with these two weapons in Comp Mosh Pit now, and it just doesn't seem right anymore to me. So World War II, can't wait for you to come out. But the reason I've got the K-Bar instead of any other AR is it's basically the exact same as the NV4, apart from it's not as ranged, but it's faster. So I can fire more shots than the NV4 would in the same amount of time. And I'd normally hit the same amount, if not just a few less with the K-Bar than I would with the NV4. But that's basically my classes. Obviously the K-Bar, FMJ, stock, rifle barreled, same as the NV4 ones, and that's basically my classes. And normally I do run the FTL. I ain't unlocked these two because I've just prestiged to 2 not long ago, and I'm just trying to work my way through the levels again. So I can have them. So I usually use FTL or Merc. Obviously I do have Omar, and there will be a video with Omar as the main character for my playing in it soon. And streaks, when I'm not in Comp Mosh Pit, I run the UAV and the counter. I don't have any variants of any of the streaks, but when I'm in comp I use Scarab, Scorchers and Bombardment. And that's about it really. Like I say, I don't run any variants of any score streaks. I don't own any variant. Oh, I do own a variant actually. The Watchdog. I didn't think I did. Okay. So maybe I do own a variant of the Warden. What does it do? Holds an additional flare. Oh, but it's got lower active life. If users like to see me run some like variants of the streaks, like maybe an epic Apex, legendary Warden, whatever, let me know and I'll try my hardest to see what I can do for it. And yeah, so they're my classes. I'll see you guys in the next videos. See ya.